All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello. You are tuning in to Put a Pin in It Conversations with Elisa, and I am Elisa. All right, all right. Listen, you are in for a treat on tonight. And I mean, you are in for a treat on tonight. I am not sugarcoating it. I am not really pulling your leg. We're about to have a good time. So while you're coming in, please state your name. Well, you don't have to say your name. Please state where you are tuning in from. And if this is your first time, let me know if this is your first time. Like and share. Okay, like and share. We have been having a wonderful time. Put a pin in it. Conversations with Elisa. All right. So before we get started, I want to um, give my sponsor a shout out, Mr. Mitch Mitchell. All right, Mr. Mitch Mitchell. Like I said, he wants all of us to win. So he has a program that he wants to talk to you about. And if you want to learn more about it, you need to email him at amani.mitchell71@gmail.com. Carmen Evans said, state your social security numbers. Hello, everyone. My name is Elisa's little big far brother in North Carolina. I gotta be silly. Stop it. I know what you're trying to say, but don't say that. All right. So we are having a marvelous week. Mitch Mitchell, if you want to get with him, he will tell you everything you need to know. Okay. Amani, AMANI dot Mitchell at 71 at gmail.com. You download some apps, you scan some receipts, and you get paid. He texted me the other day and said, FYI, I earned $150 just having people use my referral link to purchase flowers and other items because it's Valentine's Day. Hey, do you celebrate Valentine's Day? If you celebrate Valentine's Day, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, put a 2 in the chat. And while you're doing that, I'm going to bring up my co-host for sports. Queen is here tonight.
Hey, everybody.
All right. Queen is here tonight. All right, let's see. Daryl Hilton, my gay brother, he celebrates, of course you do, honey. He celebrates Valentine's Day. Flower celebrates Valentine's Day. Jermaine, you are Scrooge on Valentine's Day? Oh my God. Carmen Evans, 1. Sabrina Smith, 2. Queen, do you celebrate Valentine's Day?
No.
No, you do not. Why?
Only because I want something every week. At least every week. I would say
so
every
Valentine's
day.
Day is every day.
Yeah.
Oh, Sabrina changed her mind. She does celebrate Valentine's Day. All right. You want something every day. Okay. I do not recognize Valentine's Day. I don't. And I'm not going to tell you it. I think it all boils down to I was married for 18 years, and Talisha said too. I'm bitter. Darrell says self-life and love for others every day. Reid's birthday is today, by the way. Happy birthday, Reid.
Happy birthday.
His birthday is on the 13th. So imagine being married to someone's birthday on the 13th. And I'm a big gift giver. Okay. I'm very big on gifts. And then Valentine's Day is the next day. So we just kind of X that out. And I never felt any type of way about it because I knew that when my birthday came around, when Christmas came around, or any other day for that matter, I was going to get, compensated for not even thinking about Valentine's Day. So it wasn't really a big deal. That's all I had to say. Just what
I liked it as a kid though in school. You had the little hearts and the little sweet
like the little envelopes you
you
made
know,
and
and the little
people
boy
come
you
around.
like might give you a little something like, oh, he
See,
really likes
maybe I'm scarred because I ain't really get Valentine's like that. Now that I think back, I need to be healed. Now that I think back, I might be a little scarred from Valentine's Day because I just I did not get Valentine, and I don't know. I think one time I got balloons and flowers for school was my 16th birthday. My mama went all out, but um, no, they do not let you do that in school. You have to like have a whole lot of stuff going on for them to let you bring balloons to school now because of the safety issue. All right, so we're gonna get right into our show because I don't want to keep Lucinda waiting when she comes. Um, we started a little late, and that's because my daughter wanted me to take her to go get some of her friends some Valentine's Day stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think about us, but okay, I ain't even gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, first story we're gonna talk about. Go ahead, break the ice, Queen.
Well, I know what I think I had to think about this and wonder why. I had to question myself. Like, okay, I'm single.
Yeah.
When I weighed it out, according to
Wait,
what
what
the
out?
ladies. Okay, so the lady said, Shawnee asked her, like, mother, tell us how you been married so long. So she
I'm just realizing this is Pastor Keon and his wife.
Yeah. So mother rolled over and she didn't know that she was wired. She just thought she was talking to Mike. And so she said, suck his dick. So I was like,
wait, what you say?
A mother.
A mother of the church?
Of the church says, suck his dick. So I said, wait a minute. Mother. I had to go on prayer because I wanted to know. So I started calculating and I realized I ain't sucked in about 30 years. Yeah. And I'm single. So I'm like, maybe.
But have you ever?
20 years ago.
So you forgot how to do it.
Honestly, I have been watching and listening to people to see if I know how. Because the girl on TikTok said, how you do it. And I said, oh, okay.
But so the era I grew up in, this would have never came out of a mother's mouth.
Never.
So I'm shocked for that reason. I was taught that was a sin and you should not be doing that. I was taught that all type of foreplay was a sin. So I don't think that anymore. Okay. Right. You can take that how you want to take it. I don't think that anymore. And I feel like when it comes to giving, I want to talk about this? Do y'all want to hear me talk about this? Because I am too dainty for this. I don't talk about sucking stuff. I ain't say I what's up? One, if you want me to keep talking. Two, let's move to the next subject. Because I usually don't talk like this. And I'm probably gonna turn real red.
Me either.
I can't talk about this because my Aunt May is here. All right, next subject. Aunt May, I'm moving on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Next subject. Ole Miss and South Carolina, they had an incident, and I want you to see this.
And South Carolina quick reaction when a player's wig came off during the game.
Is back available after dealing with an illness this week. Like South Carolina players and Ole Miss players. Look, that's great sportsmanship right there.
Yeah, little traffic underneath. Everybody trying to help Marquisha Davis.
Don Steady was like, what are y'all doing? Then she figured it out.
I think those ladies deserve a round of applause.
They do.
Carmen Evans said we need to go back. We're going to go back. I'm going to go back. My aunt left. We're going to go back. But I want to commend these girls. First of all, another hand clap for women's basketball. Man, I never thought in a million years I would be like, let me put on that South Carolina. Let me put on that LSU. Let me put on that Iowa. You know, I never thought in a million years I would be watching women's basketball the way that I am watching it. And to see them unite as women, like you said earlier today, that was awesome to see. The girl, if you couldn't see, the girl's wig fell off. And instead of, they all rallied around her and helped her put her wig back on during the game. It came off live in 4K.
All of them. Like nothing holding it but the back count.
You saw the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, all right. So we're gonna go back with what the
they
mother
want us
said.
to go back.
Yeah, they want us to talk about it.
They
just want to make sure that years and years and years ago, I did not partake in what the mother said. Okay, years and years ago, because I thought it was what I learned when I was younger, that it just wasn't holy. Mm-hmm. But, ladies and gentlemen, I've become quite the pro.
What? Lord! Say it ain't say Lord. Say it ain't say.
And I have surrendered my legs to opening up. Now that's all I can say, because I did not partake in those things. And I met a certain person, and they taught me everything I needed to know.
Wow.
They taught me everything I needed to know. And
girl, you got a manuscript, because
and so what I learned, do not go by what you see on videos, like the porn videos and stuff like that. Okay. Men really don't like that. They want to know that you are into them. Okay. So whatever you're doing and you're studying who they are, if they are reacting to what you're doing, you keep doing that. You don't do what you like. They say the what is it? The 3,000 galt 3,000. I see my mouth not big enough for that. I can't do that. So I've learned how to look. Somebody said big facts. This is real life, guys. This is not a cartoon. Okay. This is not, we're not in a porn video. Mm-hmm. You do what make that man happy.
And it varies.
Yes. Okay. And I only did it one time with one person. Now I ain't no habitual sucker. Just one peen I have sucked, and they were satisfied.
Well, see, I sucked one peen 20 years ago, and then that fool tried to kill me.
What you mean?
Yeah, I mean, of course, we might find out later on, but I'm a domestic violence survivor. But he became obsessed with it, and I maybe need to talk to my therapist about this.
And it's ladies, and I feel like that should be a weapon in your bag. What I have noticed is women now, that's just on the table. Oh yeah, I suck it. Not this one. If I'm sucking you, that means we don't went the extra mile.
So is that a weapon?
I think that is something sacred that you do.
Right.
Look at me talk about sucking dick is sacred. But I think that is something that you, if you know that you know it, well, I don't know if I know what I know what I know I'm doing for that person. But they know that is something that you can pull out in a time where, okay, I'm gonna show you that I really love you.
Ooh.
Because for me, I don't do it. So if I'm doing it, that means I love you.
Right.
Okay. So,
and the last time I did it, I loved him. I mean, I have loved since then, but I felt like, is this thing really mine? Because the last person I dated, that thing was too big. I would have choked. Or
now I'm not into that.
That thing was humongous. Sent me right to the GYN for a hysterectomy. I can't.
What?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
But my question to you is, if you saw it and you saw it was too, I've done this before. If I saw it and it was too big, you're not putting that in me.
I didn't know. It was all right when it was chilling. But girl, I never had some expand.
You said when it was chilling.
I didn't know it was going to expand that big. And then I was like, I'm like, watch me handle this. And yeah.
Okay, so this is my brother. He said all good men should get it every day in a relationship, except when either party is sick.
Valentine's Day, every day.
All right, let's keep going because Cinda is going to be prompt. All right, so we saw the Super Bowl. Thank God. The Chiefs won. My homeboy, let's give him a hand. I am so proud of him. I really am. And I just want you to see the statistics. Mahomes is right here. He has won. He's the third one. He has won 3 Super Bowl. Now, let me tell y'all something. He's on his way to greatness. Winning 3 Super Bowls, 2 back-to-back, is an accomplishment that you just cannot. Everybody don't pull that out of the bag. Okay.
Right.
So if he wins 2 more, he's going to be behind Brady. He's on the track to surpass if he keeps his team. And I say that because did y'all see what happened between Andy Reid and Kelce? Did y'all see that? If you didn't, here it go.
Issues there. But after the fumble, comes over to Andy. He goes, keep me in. What happened is, on the fumble, he was not in the game. Noah Gray went in, and he had to block. Noah Gray, the tight end either, had to block Lenore. And Lenore...
All right, so tell the people what was happening, Queen.
Child, he got upset. He lost his temper, and he wanted to control. It wasn't about a teamwork effort. It was about me. And I feel like, even the line judge that's on the one that moves the chain, he is the referee that's supposed to watch, listen, and be in tune to all of that. So I'm surprised he didn't even call that, because penalties can be called for unsportsmanlike behavior, even between you and your fellow teammate and or coach. And it was unacceptable. Had it been one of us, we would have got charged with assault and everything else.
Thank you for saying that. Now, listen, when Antonio Brown, he caught an attitude. He caught an attitude on the field. And what happened to him? They fined him. They released him. And he wasn't even talking to a coach. He just took his shirt off and just walked off the field, right? He took his shirt off, walked off the field. He was mad. Kelce, even though I believe he was upset because he wanted to get the ball more, and he probably knew that he was the best receiver at the time. The ball is not coming to him. But Kelce, they was playing defense on you, honey. You were not open.
He grabbed him. And
you were not open at all. to the point where my prize pick was messed up because it said 0.5 and you didn't get one touchdown. All he needed was one touchdown. Didn't get it. I was so mad. It was designed. So you still go. Oh, we haven't forgot, Queen. You said that the 49ers was going to win. So what happened?
I did. I really did. And I really thought that they were going to win. But once I saw, what's his name? The NFL owner, Gordell. Once I saw him talking to Swift in the box, I was like, oh no, it's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap. They're gonna win. But I knew that they wasn't going to use Khalees to do it. It worked out that way. They used a little black boy.
Wow. We're gonna talk about the star-studded halftime. Okay, what grade, everybody? What grade do you give the halftime show? A, B, C, or D, or a F? A, B, C, D, or F?
This is my grade. Because did y'all see the way he touched her? I want him to touch me.
I got A plus. I got a A plus. I got a B minus. Ooh, B minus.
I give an A for the culture.
Okay, you give A for culture.
A for the culture. All the black beautiful people. A for the culture.
It was great. But you know what I don't like what happens. I do this a lot. Like I just tell my business, right? I mean, I just tell what I feel. So when Alicia Keys didn't hit that key,
girl,
I said it, right? And then I saw other people, if you can't sing, you don't have an opinion. I got ears.
What happened? I don't think I've ever heard somebody mess up the first
and
note.
Look, they went back and they edited it out. They like smoothed it out. If you go back and listen to it now, you don't hear the crack that we once heard. Child, please. I don't. Alicia Keys, I love her as an artist. I do. And I don't think that she's a bad artist. But what I will say is she be pitchy a lot.
Maybe she be doing with her wifely duties.
Oh,
like grandmama said.
Well, her voice should be like butter if she doing that.
Maybe she can't get her throat right.
Her voice should be like butter if she doing that. And dog on it, Beyonce shocks the world. Yes. Beyonce is going country. What y'all think about that? If you're gonna listen to it, put a 1 in the chat. If you not, put a 2. Beyonce always want our money, child.
Always. Honey, and she getting it. Per TikTok, I watched all them videos all night long. I was like, oh my God, they are really excited.
She don't come out unless she got an announcement. And that's it.
Okay,
I see 2, 1, 2. Cool. No, but all in all, this was the most what did it say? I can't even see it. Let me move us out the way. This was the most watched Super Bowl in a long time.
All countries. They were over in Africa, Ghana. Everybody was watching. Ghana had a commercial.
Right. Okay. Well, Queen, that is it.
All right.
We did what we set out to do. I love potting with you every week.
Yes.
Will everybody give Queen a round of applause? Now I'm finna bring on my guest for tonight. I need you guys to like and share. When I tell you, we about to have a good time tonight. We are about, because y'all don't know Lucinda like I know Lucinda. All right, Lucinda is funny and she keeps it real. I'm not going to ask her questions that's going to get her in trouble, though. I'm not going to do that. But I mean, there's nothing I can ask because I mean, Lucinda she's a staple in gospel music. When you think about gospel music, you cannot think about it without this voice. Okay. And I didn't really understand how Lucinda can sing till I went to her live recording. I was shocked, y'all. I said, Lucinda can sing. No, y'all don't understand. This voice has the oil of the old way. And this is why I want to talk to her, because we need to understand, where did this come from and how did it happen and how did she sustain it and all of those things, because this matters, because gospel music today, if we will be honest, it don't really inspire us like it used to. Like I could put on a Tremaine Hawkins. If I ever put on I Never Lost My Praise, I'm instantly water down my face. And Lucinda Moore's voice is like that. She got that tugging power. That tugging power. All right. Let me bring on the Lucinda Moore. I wish I had pew. But hey, what's up?
Sis, you doing it big, honey.
Look. All right.
Got the shirt
this sweater that I have on that I'm burning up in because it's hot in my house. I keep my house hot. I ordered this from Lucinda's boutique. Okay.
Yes.
I ordered this from her boutique, and you need to. She's gonna tell you how to get it before we're done. But Lucinda, thank you for being on. Thank you so much. No problem.
You gotta tell them that the shirt got pockets.
Listen, I got let me model this thing. All right, so y'all know my stomach is snatched. All right, look. This says smile at the bottom. Y'all see my stomach?
I'm gonna get mine flat too.
This sweater I got a lot of compliments on it today. So thank you so much. All right, you guys, like and share, because we about to go on a journey learning about Lucinda Moore. All right. First of all, Lucinda, thank you again for coming on.
No problem.
All right. So Lucinda, where you from? Tell us where you from.
I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'm from the projects.
You from the P's?
From the hood.
So
I'm from the straight hood.
So where did you get your start from? Did you start singing in a choir? Did you start singing? Okay, where you start singing at?
Well, see, what had happened was my grandmother at the age of 4 years old, I grew up fire baptized holiness.
Church.
So you got Donna Lawrence, you got Phaedra. Phaedra grew up in fire baptized.
Okay.
I forgot what's the name of the group that Donna Lawrence had. From North Carolina. They from North Carolina. No.
Oh, I don't know.
Not the Wall. I want to say I'm trying to say the Walls group, but it's not them. It was a brothers and sisters. Anyway, it was a whole bunch of us in fire baptized holiness. And at the age of 4, I did my first solo. My grandmother called me up. I mean, did not tell me nothing. Nervous as I don't know what. When she called me up, and I got up there and said, no, I'm not singing. In the microphone. My grandmother pulled me in the bathroom and whooped my tail. And the church waited because she had that much pull in the church. The church waited until I got back to the microphone to sing. And my first solo was Going Up Yonder.
That was my first solo too.
It was, Lisa.
Yes, I probably didn't sing it like you, but
No, you ain't singing like me. That was 4 years old.
No, I didn't sing it like you. That one, and I'm going to move on up the mountain. Going
Right.
to the
Yep, that one too. But she took me in the bathroom, whooped my behind, and told me that I'm going to, don't you, the reason why I got a beating was because I said no.
Oh.
And see, back then, you did what them people told you to do.
Right.
You ain't gonna say no to them. So long story short, a lot of people don't know. You guys know me as a singer, but one of my other gifts is prophetic. I have a heavy prophetic on my life. So at the age of 4, I told my mom I had the album of the Hawkins. I pointed to Tremaine, and I said, "Mom, I'm gonna sing with this lady one day when I get out of high school. When I get out of school," I said. I was very intelligent at the age of 4 and 5. And so at the age of 16, I graduated from high school, and I got the phone call to be her soprano out of the blue. I did not audition. I did not do any of that. And so that was a prophetic moment that happened when I was 4 years old, all the way up to 16 and 17 years old. And a month later, I find myself doing her live recording, and I'm standing in front of a crowd that I've never seen that many people in my life.
Wow.
So that's where I got my start. My professional start started with a group called the Willie Small Singers. We were trying to get out there, and then Tremaine came and scooped us up. They called me first for the soprano, and then Willie Small. I told them to bring Willie Smalls on the group. So that's how everything got started.
Wow. That is all right, y'all. We're about to go somewhere. That is singing with Tremaine.
Tremaine,
how was that? Like, because I
An
know
experience.
Tremaine is
a whole experience. What? How was it?
No, I'm saying, like, did she make y'all be sleep at a certain time? Did she make y'all do? Oh, okay.
No.
Like,
Tremaine,
did she make you wear certain things?
I don't know what other background singers went through, but I ain't go through that. So
okay.
Tremaine, for some reason, Tremaine took a liking to me because she said I remind me of her at that age. And so out of all of the background singers, she kind of like took me under her wing because she said, I see you doing what I'm doing one day. And so it was so amazing. No, but she was Tremaine. Tremaine wasn't no joke though, y'all. Okay, so me growing up in the projects, I used to wear like the big bangle earrings, smashed up. I mean, the big ones, the largest ones. And I used to wear the baseball cap, so I didn't know how to dress.
Okay.
What?
Lucinda didn't know how to dress.
I didn't know how to dress. Nope. Tight jeans. Even at the church, you know, Five Baptized was homey. We couldn't wear earrings. We couldn't wear pants. So I didn't know how to dress. I would wear long dresses with flat shoes. I didn't know. So I started going around Tremaine, like the rehearsals and stuff, tight jeans, sneakers. I was like thugged out, like gold tooth right here. You know, I'm from the hood. So I didn't know. This is the way, you know, this is me. Tremaine, the weeks that we were recording, practicing for recording, she made her manager take me shopping. She had me all in these bouffant dresses. And then that I could not stand. I said, I don't like it, you know. And then if I used to play basketball and all that, I was like, I don't like this. Like, so and she made him put me in stiletto shoes. You there, Lisa? Hello? Y'all still there? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. She must have did something. Hold on, I'm coming.
I don't know what happened. Look at the devil. The devil. Lucinda, come back.
Disappeared.
it was
So
me.
she,
Went out
that,
for some reason.
so she made him um um make me walk in stiletto shoes. I had never walked in those high shoes like that.
Wow.
So that's why I learned how to walk in stiletto shoes singing with her. Because she wouldn't
Wow.
let me wear nothing else.
Wow.
So yeah. So she taught me how to dress as an artist, as a recording artist.
Wow.
And then
Listen,
after
I love Tremaine Hawkins. I think I've expressed this to you. I've expressed this to anybody. I don't usually like fan out when it comes because I've seen so many like people, but when it comes to Tremaine Hawkins, because of the history of her music for me, whenever I see her, it's always a reverence because her music brought me out of a lot of stuff. Like
a lot of people,
a lot of stuff. And when I want to make a point of reference, I'm telling you, Lucinda, your voice is like up there. I'm like for real. So I wanna ask you a question. So is Lucinda your real name or is that your stage name?
That's my real name.
That's your real name.
Okay. That's my grandmother's. My father named me that because his mother name is Lucille.
Oh.
That's my real name.
Ain't that amazing how that worked out? That's like a stage
it worked out,
name.
but they didn't have to use Lucinda. They didn't have to. I'm like, y'all couldn't name me something else, y'all. Y'all couldn't do that.
Lucinda is trending though. It's like a trendy name.
Now. Okay. But yeah,
when you was growing up.
They used to call me Lulu and Cinda. My whole family called me Cinda. Cinda.
That's what I call you. I call you that.
Return, Lucinda. I used to hear that all the time. So you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I mean, I appreciate my name because my grandmother's name is that. But I feel like it's an old name.
Yeah, it is
like
an old name.
Like 19, like 17.
But Lucille is older.
Baby, she would have.
Thank God they switched it up.
I would have had to change my name if had that been now, honey. My name would have been Shuquita. Something. Lucille? Oh my God. Oh my lantern. I can't.
Oh yeah, you said oh my lantern. All right, take us through the process of you making your hit. You got more than one hit, but this Turn Your Pressure into Praise. Take us to through the process of that. How did that come about?
I was going to a church. I don't know if a lot of you don't know that after my grandmother left Connecticut, she moved down to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. She's the one who had me at the Fire Baptized Holiness Church. Mm-hmm. So after she left Connecticut, I started going to church with my mother, which was called a church called Turner's Faith Temple Church of God in Christ International. Youthful Praise. Everybody heard of Youthful Praise? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So all of us grew up in the same church.
Okay.
So my bishop had 2 national recording artists in the same church. They got signed to Light and I got signed to Ty Scott. So Ty Scott Records heard me at GMWA and ended up signing me. And then for my first live recording, I did it right in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And Bashan Mitchell produced my album, the whole album. And that's where Turn Your Pressure into Praise came in, and Safe in His Arms and praise him. Lift those hands and praise him. Praise him. Yeah, some of y'all are singing it, still now. They still sing it for Sunday mornings now.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how
did you ever get tired of singing Turn Your Pressure into Praise?
No, I still sing it. I still sing that song. The reason why I still sing that song because I wrote that song. It was a testimony. I was going through a divorce when I wrote that. I was going through a divorce when I wrote that, and I literally wanted to just check out of here because I felt like it was going to be an embarrassment. I was going to be blamed for the divorce because I was an artist. And the whole 9 yards. I have 3 sons. A lot of people don't know that I have 3 grown children. I have three kids and 2 grandbabies.
I see them and they're in the industry too. One of them, right?
Yeah, 2 of them.
Two of them.
Two of them. My oldest son, his name is, we call him G. He's a nurse.
Okay.
So, but he got music in him too. My house was music. It was, everybody used to come on my house. Everybody. What's his name? Avery. You know Avery? I think his name is, what is that boy name?
Don't ask me nobody's names, because
Lord have mercy, help him. So he's famous now, but he used to come on my house. My house was just a music house, and that's why my kids grew up. I can't stand that. My kids grew up in music, so Avery used to come over. I mean, a lot of people, but yeah. So I'm just a music house. My kids, and a lot of people didn't know I had 3 children, and I'm just, loving what I do. I'm loving what I do. Turning pressure into praise was a milestone.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal hit. So do you think you'll ever get married again? Why you look like this?
Girl, I was married for 16 years. So it's kind of like I experienced both sides of the fence. So
Okay.
Being married was cool, and I love my marriage. I love marriage. It's just that we just couldn't work it out.
Right.
And then I started experiencing being single. After marriage, because I was with my ex-husband since 16.
Wow.
I married him at 23. So I'm on the other side of the fence now, where I dated, so here I am, a national recording artist.
Right. You can't date anybody.
I don't want to date nobody in church.
Oh.
I don't want to date nobody. I can't date.
Yeah. Did y'all hear that? What you want, Cinda? You want?
I don't know if they straight or crooked.
I get what you said. You don't want to marry. You don't want to date nobody in church because you don't know if they straight. I said it for you. Okay, so. But my thing is, Cinda, even
it's like that on the other side. I know it's like that on the other side, but you don't expect that in church. Give me a business thug, something like give me somebody business thuggish, something. So anyway, so these are the kind of guys that I date. give me a who, give me a thug. I need a thug. I'm doing like Leary now. Lisa, I need a business dog.
Oh my God, Cinda, you crazy? Listen,
no,
okay,
I
get your fear. I get your fear.
No, but see, I've dated. My issue is, and this can be a conversation with the ladies. So here's my issue. I am a national recording artist.
Can't date anybody.
I can't date anybody, right? And I got my friends. My friends are not in church, right? My friends are not saved. They don't understand. They said that I have too many restrictions. My expectation is too high. That's what they said. I have to keep my expectation high because my friends will hook me up with Dakota the Bomb, and they don't care. You understand what I'm saying? Dakota the Bomb, can I have some money? Right. He asking me for money. So these are the kind of guys that they be trying to hook me up with, and I told them don't hook me up with nobody else. No, you don't do it. You don't do it.
So would you date an R&B artist?
I would.
Would you date a rapper?
Do you know how much I love rap? I am a rap head.
Somebody get in the game's inbox right now.
Hey, yes. I'll be like my granddaughter be going. She go, Yep. So,
wow.
I am like, a lot of people, they because of the way that I sing, People think that I'm extra deep, and I'm not.
Right.
I'm more
I
open.
would have thought, but that time when we had a little group chat, I found out you were really funny.
And don't care, not one bit.
You are so funny. It would say the craziest thing.
And don't care. Nope.
So
I used to get in a lot of fist fights over that.
Wow. So the
Mhm.
topic of this is, you know, are we still inspired by gospel music? In your opinion, do you think okay, so you came up in all eras, I gotta say, because you was back
Yeah.
in the Hawkins area. Now
60s,
you're
70s,
into
80s.
this era.
Yep.
So okay, I'm gonna ask you two questions. The first question is, what do you think? What makes gospel music for you? That's one question I want you to answer. What makes it gospel for you?
The lyrics.
Thank you. Oh my God!
It's
Hallelujah!
it's the lyrics, Hunty.
You are so right.
No
the
lyrics
is missing.
No lyrics, no gospel music.
Thank you, Lucinda. I gotta clap again. Oh my God, that is so true. That's what's missing.
It's the lyrics. If you taking two words and just, I love the worship music, and I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting nobody who write worship music, because that is, in gospel music, there's all kind of genres of gospel.
Right.
Of Christian music. You have Christian and you got gospel. Gospel music is different.
Right.
Gospel music, you have to write lyrics.
Right.
You have to write lyrics that's going to impact people that are listening to you.
Right.
So to me, worship music, you're singing to the heavens. You're singing to God, and you, Lord, we worship you.
Right,
you're flying and flying like butterflies and stuff. But gospel music, to me, the way that I grew up and the way that we grew up, Lisa, is to minister to the people on earth so that we can get to heaven.
Right.
There's people right now in the hospital with cancer. There's people right now in the hospital with COVID.
Right.
They don't know if they're going to live or not.
Right.
So where do they go? They're not going to go to that type of music. They're going to go to something that's going to impact them, to speak to their right now. And to me, when we was going through the pandemic, I couldn't put on a worship. I couldn't. I opened up the hymn book. The hymn book.
Come on.
Lord, I need these words right here in this hymn book.
Right.
That's how I felt. To each his own, but that's
I feel the same way.
As for me and my house, I gotta have lyrics.
The lyrics. If y'all agree, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't agree, put a 2. Y'all know how we do. But I should see all 1s, because that is the difference. Gospel music brings you out. It ministers to you.
It brings you in, out, up, sideways. you will be on the floor. You understand what I'm saying? Deliver Me, the song Deliver Me.
Right.
That was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Safe in His Arms.
Yes.
Perfect. I wrote a song. I got a testimony the other night. Lucinda, my father was in the hospital and we kept playing I Shall Live and Not Die. That's on my first album. That's words.
Right.
You gotta utilize words in order to
So
impact.
do you write your songs?
I write my own songs. I'm the songwriter. I write most of my songs.
Y'all.
If not most, all of them.
I did not know that. You write all of your songs.
Yep. I write all the lyrics. So the song
I'm
right
shaking my
now,
head because my question about you know how you said Stella Reward.
Stella Reward. The Stella Reward. Yes. I got a Stella reward.
Yes. But my God, the talent is what I'm saying. Like, you write your own songs,
Yeah.
and that amazes me. How did you feel when you won your first Stella Award?
Shocked
You were
because
shocked?
I fought so hard to get there. I
Right.
mean, I always said that Bridgeport, Connecticut was my boot camp musically
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
in Bridgeport, I had a lot of people to support me, but I had a lot of people. It was crabs in the bucket. You know,
Mm.
either you have two things. You have people who don't want you to make it, and you have people who have made it but don't want you to come up to where they are.
Right.
So that's what I was dealing with. I was dealing with both sides of that fence.
Right.
And when I won the Stella Award and they announced my name, I sat in my seat and I could not believe that. First of all, I couldn't believe I was on the ballot 3 times.
Wow.
You know, I was going against Vanessa Bell Armstrong, Karen Clark Sheard, Shirley Caesar. I was in a
Yeah,
category with them.
that was a big, yeah.
And I won. I was like, okay, God. I mean, but but that's you know what I'm saying? That was a wonderful thing. And it put a stamp in the industry. I got my Stella Award downstairs, thank you, Jesus.
Right.
But I thank God for that. And I'm still striving. And now, you know, because of that, I'm my own entity now. You know,
Right.
now I have my own label. Now I have, you know, my
Wait,
own
you got your own
publishing.
label?
Yeah, I'm under my own everything. Lord, I Hear You is the song that's out right now. That's killing the chart. It killed the charts.
Yeah,
Like I hit number
that
one.
song is popping. I love that song.
I hit number
I love that
one
song.
on Media Based Chart and number 3 on Billboard. And all that money is mine.
Right. Come on now. So what would you tell a up and coming artist now? I mean, I know it's hard because you want to be signed because you have that machine pushing you. But
Right.
if you can grind it out, I've seen this with my own eyes with Reid. If you can grind it out, it's so much more rewarding when you can do it on your own.
And it's a shocker to other people. But I'm
Right.
not gonna say it's the hardest thing of America, honey. It's hard. Because I'm used to being on a label. I'm used to being on a label, you know, they
Mhm.
doing everything, but also the label's taking 50% of all your money.
Mhm.
So when I said, okay, I said, I'm gonna go ahead and start my own label. I ended up getting a distribution deal with New Day, who is Day
Mhm.
Win. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them. I got a distribution with New Day, and Sony Orchard does my digital. They
Wow.
do my digital, and New Day does my physical.
Mhm.
So that means physical, meaning, you know, in the stores, and they're still putting them in the stores. And I
Right.
still do these.
You
I
still
do these.
physical CDs.
Huh?
Wow.
I still
And
do
people
these.
still buy them?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, Lord. So so I just said, you know, I'm gonna do my own thing and let's see what happens. And I'm not gonna lie. It takes cash, money to make it happen, or it's not gonna happen.
Right.
So what to all you out there that's trying to do the same thing? It ain't,
Right.
it's a way in this industry has changed from back in the 90s and the 2000s. It's not the
Mhm.
same. You got to grind. I've always been a grinder though. So when they
Right.
said grind in 2024, I've been doing that,
Right.
you know. And what I'm
Antonio
finding,
Matthews want to
go
say
ahead.
I love my sister. Hey sis, Antonio
Hey
Matthews.
Antonio, my buddy. Yeah, but what I am finding out, Lisa, though, that a
Yeah.
lot of the major artists are lost.
Mhm.
They don't know because they're used to it having a vehicle.
Right.
So now, you know, it ain't that many vehicles. How many vehicles? How many vehicles is it now? About 1,
Not
2,
that many.
maybe 3. Not 3.
Because you know how things are done now, it's different now. Like you said, you can get on YouTube and put your stuff on YouTube. You put your post. TikTok is taking over.
Andre the Giant can get up. He dead. He can get up and do put something on.
That's what I'm saying.
iTunes.
So it iTunes, Spotify, all of that. It's different now, and so but to hear you say
it's
you
a
have
technique, but it's a technique
that
to
is
make
true.
it. It is a technique, and if you don't know that technique, then you're going to be running around in a circle. So you have to get with someone who knows how to move on to the next level. There's levels to this. You can put your stuff on iTunes. Go ahead.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So do you think what was I about to say? Do you think that radio matters now or no?
Radio, yeah.
So radio
That's
matters.
where the bulk of your money come from.
So the radio spins matter. And do you think that the conferences matter? Because I know the GMWA, and then I think the North Carolina, what is it? GAG? What is it? GAG? SAG?
The GAG, yeah.
GAG. Do you think those are still worth it, or
they're a plus? Because I got the way that I got in was through GMWA when they had those 30,000 people and stuff like that. Now it's kind of like, I still go and I still support because I don't forget where I came from. Right. GMWA is who gave me the platform for Ty Scott to hear me. So I go and I still go and support. And a lot of artists has forgotten about these people, but I make sure that I'm in the house at least 1 to 2 days if I'm not traveling to go ahead and do it. Show my face a couple of days, if not the whole week. But yeah, those are by any means necessary still. Because you're still a brand, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're not singing, it's good to be in the house, so people can see who you are. You don't have to sing, you don't have to be up there on performing, but at least you're in the room.
Right. I'm not gonna ask that question. Okay, next question. I'm gonna ask you. No, I'm not.
Ask the question because I could tell. I ask.
You're gonna do like Penny said. If I don't want to answer, I just say no.
I just say no. Exactly. I say no comment.
The question I want to ask is, okay, after Turn Your Pressure into Praise, it's like we didn't hear from you no more. Or after, so what happened? Did you what
on purpose?
Did you want? So on purpose. So can you tell us what happened?
So after Turn Your Pressure into Praise, I lost everything. After winning the Stella Award, I lost everything. I did a second album. I did the Blessed, Broken, and Given. And right after Blessed, Broken, and Given, I lost everything.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was that. It's like God just he snatched everything from me because I wasn't doing the right thing.
Oh.
Girl, they had me. Okay, so and I'm an open book. So I'm gonna talk about everything. So in that era, so I Turn Your Pressure to Praise happened. I opened up my store in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I had a big gigantic store. We were doing good. I had a big house. I was living in Grand Dunes in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Michael Jordan had a house in there. Tiger Woods, all of them had houses all up in there. I mean, very, very, very good. And all of a sudden, my me being disobedient, thinking I'm on top of the world, not attending a church, with a lot of artists are out here singing and don't belong to churches. They have no covering. They just want to be out here singing,
Right.
And the Lord told me not to move back to Connecticut. I left Myrtle Beach, moved back to Connecticut, and lost everything. When I tell you, he snatched my whole wig off.
Wow.
He snatched every particle and cuticle. I was like, I'm digging and scraping for money.
Wow.
Like, and then I hooked up with someone that I wasn't supposed to be with. That God told me no to, and I still wouldn't let go. I wouldn't let go. And he said, okay, you don't want to let go. I'm going to drag you in the mud. And that's what happened. until and when the Lord said go back to North Carolina, where I told you to go. When I came back to North Carolina, that's when God gave me everything back.
Wow.
So,
Shoo.
and it took 10 years.
10 years.
God shut me down for 10 years.
Wow.
He said,
I
when you
didn't
do
even
what I
know
tell
that.
you, when you
Wow.
do what I tell you to do, I'll give you back everything. But until then, it's a no.
Wow.
Okay, God. I cut that Negro off, right? Cut him off.
Wow. Mm.
Came back to North Carolina, dragging back to North Carolina with nothing. One of my friends, she let me move in with her, and this is my transparent story. It's in my book.
Wow.
Let me move in her house with her. I stayed there, and then when I came back, well, actually, what happened was, let me tell you this, because this is gonna lead up to Lord, I hear you.
Okay.
So when I came back to North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
that next day I drove all my stuff, came down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
That next day that I drove down, I couldn't feel my legs and my feet. And
Wow.
my best friend said, Lucinda, if you don't go to the hospital, I'm not going to be pushing you on no stage,
Mm-hmm.
blah, blah, blah. Went to the hospital. The doctor said I had a cyst the size of a watermelon on my spine. And that if I did not get surgery right away, this is how God, when I tell you God will lay you on your back.
Wow.
If you do not get surgery, you don't get this surgery right away, you're going to be paralyzed like within the next week because you lost your feet. You don't have no feelings in your legs and your feet. It's heading that way. I started boo-hooing crying because I had dates. I had dates coming. I went on and did the surgery. They whisked me inside the surgery room, and my heart stops on the table.
What?
This is during the 10-year.
Hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
Lord, you do not have to do that to me.
He was about to kill. When I
God.
said God killed me for real,
Jesus.
I was dead. I woke up dead.
Don't say it like that, Lucinda.
I woke up dead. I
But
was dead,
Lord,
died.
you do not have to do that to me. Okay.
Dead.
Golly.
I was
So
dead.
after all of this,
I
that's
was
where
dead,
our Lord,
died.
I hear you come from.
I was dead, died.
Lucinda, you
I was dead.
why is you making that face? I'm trying to be
Saw the
serious.
white light. I saw white lights. White lights. E.T. came out. Everybody came out. Spaceship.
You didn't
So
see no horses. Everybody's
I
saying they seen
I
the horses these days.
I ain't see no horses. I saw E.T.
So they wasn't coming to
E.T.
get you then. He
No.
was scaring you.
Yeah. Scared me half to death. So anyway, so they brought me back to ICU, and that's when they told me that my heart stopped on the table. They was talking to my mom, and boy, then when they brought me in the room and that doctor left, I just started penning, Lord, I hear you. I wrote that song in my hospital bed, 2015.
Wow. 2015?
15.
Look, I've learned when you're dealing with artists, because I went and saw the Beyonce movie. Before she did that tour, it was 4 years in the making.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm learning that y'all sit on stuff
When I tell you I'm
for
sitting,
years.
I'm sitting on a lot of stuff right now. Sitting on a lot of stuff that I'm sitting on gold mines right now that will cause me to be a billionaire.
Wow.
I'm
Point
sitting.
blank. If you want this shirt, you need to go to Lucinda's. Where they go?
LucindaMoore.com.
Lucinda Moore.
LucindaMoore.com.
That's her name, signature name. LucindaMoore.com, and it comes fast too. I got it like within like 3 days.
Well, girl, I sold the last one sold, the black one sold today.
Oh wow.
In my store.
So y'all got to wait till she restock.
I'm only restocking one more time, then I got going to the spring selection, but I gotta get more of those because it's on pre-order. These people are ordering that shirt.
Yes, listen. Flower asked me as soon as where can I get it? So lucindamore.com is where you can get this. And I ordered some more stuff from Lucinda. All her stuff is quality. So if you want it, go get it. So I was gonna ask you, now that you're back on the scene, what is your goal in gospel music? But you've already said you're sitting on a lot of stuff. So there is a lot more to come from Lucinda Moore.
And it's not even it's on a lot of stuff is on the outside of gospel. So now you know,
that's
I'm
where
a
you gonna
SAG
find your husband.
Huh?
That's when you're gonna find your husband on the outside of gospel.
So I'm a SAG AFTRA member.
Okay.
I'm a SAG, so I'm getting ready to get into acting.
Oh, you got that in the bag.
You
got that in the bag. you got that in the bag. You do. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
And you know I want to do comedy. I would love to do comedy. Oh
man. You would do amazing in comedy for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. But that's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah. We've been on here for a long time.
We have.
But what I do, I ask the people. So if you have a question for Lucinda, go ahead and put it in the chat. And if she wants to answer it, she will answer. If she doesn't, she will say
how I get to the chat. Comment. How I do
Click
it?
comments. Click comments.
Where? Wait a minute.
On your side. It should
chat.
You should
chat.
Not private chat, but comments on your side.
Chat with everybody, it says.
Yes, chat with everybody.
I don't know how to do it now. I don't know how to get back.
Where are you? You on your phone?
Yeah.
If you're on your phone, that I don't know how to do it on your phone. If you have a question for Lucinda, type it in the chat. They kind of behind us. So if they have it, I'm gonna give them about a minute to ask a question. Any question. You're gonna have to call.
You're gonna have to call the question out because I can't see you now.
I'll put it on the screen.
I don't know how to get back.
I can see you.
You could?
If you have a question, yeah, I can see you.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
I can see you and I can hear you. You look good. All right, y'all. Do you have a question? Do you have a question?
I'm not Kim Burrell. They're not gonna ask me nothing.
What you mean you ain't Kim Burrell? Don't please stop.
I'm not big like her.
That is not true. Everybody know who Lucinda Moore is. Then you sung overseas too, right?
Everywhere.
Come on.
Switzerland. I did the Montreux Festival and all of that. I don't know how to get back to you. I can't see you now.
I see you though.
But anyway, yeah. This is nice what you got going on, Lisa.
Oh, thank you so much.
I like it.
Thank you so much.
This is nice, very nice. So Lisa, you didn't tell them, y'all. Lisa was a real first lady, y'all.
They know that. They follow me.
Man, they don't know that I came to the church years ago.
They don't know
y'all
that.
got a state-of-the-art church.
That
church was no joke.
Listen, okay, I didn't tell that story. So Lucinda came to sing at the Breakthrough Church in Raleigh, North Carolina. That wasn't even the state of the art church we had, but it was, up and coming. And you tore us up.
Well, because we did shout. We shouted and bucked and hucklebuck.
Yeah, we bucked. And you got your Dunkin' Donuts coffee and all of those things. That's when I knew that Lucinda was she was really down to earth. She came in with her Dunkin' Donuts.
I did. And I was
Crystal Thomas asked, will you be performing in Florida area soon?
Florida. I think I got something coming in for the second week in March.
Okay.
It's so some kind of big, gigantic, I
was telling her, so Crystal's second week in March, she will be what part of Florida?
I think it's Miami.
Ooh. Second week in March is my birthday weekend.
Well, happy birthday. Yep. But I it's some kind of big event that's going on. I just got to get confirmation. But if it goes through, then yeah, I'll be there. It's a big gigantic event.
Okay, Crystal. So
Yeah.
Miami.
Miami.
But thank you, Lucinda, for being so transparent.
Well, thank you.
I learned a lot from what I asked.
Yeah.
A lot of things I didn't know. I
Yeah.
really wanted to ask about
Go ahead.
when you had went off and came back, because it was prevalent that your voice was
Yeah.
not out there.
Yeah.
And
It
so
was
when you came back,
gone.
yeah,
Mhm.
we noticed it. And so I'm just glad you're back. And it seemed
Yeah.
like you got a little bit more stank on it. And it's because
Yeah.
you woke up dead. I
I woke up
didn't even
dead. The Lord resuscitated me. He resuscitated.
know you Lord.
He resetted my buttons. Yes, sure did. And it was like I came back singing higher soprano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So the Lord.
let me tell you, your voice got that stank on it. Like
Well, thank you.
it do.
Thank you. I'm
It
trying to get me, Leandria, and a couple of others who got stank. Maybe Tina Campbell,
don't sleep on Nikita Fox now.
Nikita.
That girl,
No, Nikita's a whole beast now.
that's my friend for real.
That girl
Like she
is
got my
that
phone
girl.
number.
That girl is a beast.
A beast.
But because the gospel industry is male dominant. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to, yes. It's like all the males are doing tours, and all the males are doing, that's all you hear on radio. Mostly.
True. So you're trying to do a tour with them?
I'm trying to pull together some females so that we can go ahead and do something. Yeah.
Ooh, I got some. Y'all put some names in the chat. I got a good lineup. You got You got. Oh, hold on. Is this a
Artists
gospel
that's not
tour?
on tour.
Is this a gospel tour?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm saying like what type of gospel?
I was thinking me, this is my dream.
Okay.
Me,
Yeah.
Leandria, Fantasia.
Yeah.
Fantasia. It was Kelly Price.
Mm-mm.
I had.
Let me see. I got a booing one on here.
You know what, Lisa? I can't. Nope. It's a no, Lisa. Lisa. No. It's a no.
Okay. So you, Leandria,
Fantasia.
Okay, love all that. So all y'all is yes. Then
Maybe
you got
I love Lisa Knowles too.
oh yeah, quartet.
Knowles.
they gotta open up.
Yeah.
They gotta open up.
The Brown sisters with the Brown sisters, yes.
They gotta open up. That would be great.
Yeah. And I mean Yolanda, I love Yolanda too. Lisa, hello.
I love Yolanda too, but I'm thinking about the type songs y'all. I was thinking.
Oh,
I was
got
thinking.
too quiet. I can't see you, and you got too quiet.
No. I was thinking, like the music that everybody sings and how would she tie in? That's what I was thinking. Because
Right.
I saw one tour. I just don't understand how it's gonna make sense. I ain't gonna say what tour it is, but I don't understand how it's gonna make sense because they don't all. When you go on tour, it's like some of the songs got some of the acts need to mesh. Like that last tour that Kurt Franklin did, that was amazing.
Yeah, because everybody, yeah, they was thriving on that.
Yeah.
So I know what you're saying. I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
It has to be compatible.
Yes, there we go. That's the word I'm looking for.
It has to be compatible. But I think we'll be able to pull it. I'm trying to see, how and who, try to
Those are
give
some
some
big
kind of
names.
idea.
Those are some big names you said. Those are big
Yeah,
names.
we
That's
just
a
need
big
big
ticket.
budget. We just need some
That's
big
a big
budgets.
ticket.
Hello, anybody?
Hey,
Big budgets.
that's a big ticket. And especially if you bring, because all of you have your own artists. If you bring Yolanda, that's one audience. Then if you bring,
Right,
Fantasia, all of those are like different artists, but we all like cross each other. So that will work.
right,
Mhm.
exactly. Yep. Well, thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you for
I,
coming. And again, I'm gonna give you a round of applause. Thank you so much for coming. Um, we love you and we are happy that you came on. If you want this shirt again, lucindamore.com. Go get it when
mhm.
she restock it. But I know she has other stuff on there that you will want to purchase. All right.
It'll
So
be restocked.
Lucinda,
It'll be restocked. I'll be able to ship some more out after the 24th.
okay, after the 24th, go
Yep.
look and get your shirt. Okay. Thank you, Lucinda, so much for coming on, and I
No
will
problem.
talk to you later.
The cave.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. See you later.